Hi there everyone that's watching us this early. Chances you are watching us as a video on demand. If that's the case and you're watching us on Twitch, remember you can watch up to 2 months of content and your current content. And if you're watching us on YouTube in our playlist, you don't know what's set to be CC. And if you're watching us live, you can add live closed caption just by clicking on the CC icon down below in our panels. Activate it and allow it to work anytime. Because we believe inclusiveness is a must wherever we go. We provide you with that tool. Either. Let's continue. Still mysteries to solve. You know, I'm gonna do something differently. Once it jumps to the 7-minute mark, I'm gonna switch to the what if for coming back screen. That was around 7 minutes. I guess that's gonna be more of an eye candy than anything else. So jump into that in 30 seconds. If you're watching this video on demand, obviously you can always on the 10-minute mark at any given moment. But let's give it another test to the new Be Right Back video that we have once we are away from the screen. So we're gonna put that in 10. No music. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is the thing I would put. I don't hear the audio, but you do.
We're ready to start. Whoopsie doopsie.
This is a compilation of the stuff we have.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You can?
You two have fun.
My episode looks younger. Oh gosh. This one was so fun. So many fun moments. Here, I thought I would be safe out of range.
Oh my god!
That was pretty realistic.
What did you do?
I'm gonna be back with
I pressed
season
the
2,
dynamite. I
episode
stepped
20.
away, and I
Serious Cave
thought it
Trilogy.
was safer. I could have dynamite. Boom! Pinky! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hi! Oh my gosh! I wanted to follow! Fucking chick. Oh my god! And now, for just 1 second, you're back to butter me. Go, now go.
That
Walk out the
freeze.
door.
Good so,
Just
so much
turn
for
around
sharing your ass.
now, 'cause
Look
you're
where
not
it's going.
walking anymore. When you're the one to
We're gonna have
transform me
a
with
stream
your
tomorrow with
body,
Dafris.
you think
We're
I'll
gonna be playing
crumble?
together.
It's a little onion.
But
Oh.
separate. We'll
Bad
both are
attitude,
gonna
onion.
start on
Are you
new
calling
world,
me a little onion?
and
No.
we're gonna try to meet
Are you
with
calling
each
me
other.
an onion?
Let's see how that goes, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're much bigger than any other onion I've seen. Your face is gonna be an onion if you stay out of my way. Yeah, I'm Mickey Mouse now. Oh, look, it's the kid who thinks I'm love. Well, yeah, let me ask you something, kid. See this fist? This little? Well, you think my fists are little?
You had to relax a bit before you start your streams.
Well,
Gotta get in the zone. Dafris,
Fist?
tomorrow we both are gonna start in our beginning ship,
No, Lily Pad.
and that alone means many hours till we
Nail
are able to
it! Like the good boy.
the Norbit again. So, but they added multiplayer, so maybe we can start together.
Grab the buddy. Bad side.
I don't know.
Oh god damn, I'm gonna scare her anyway.
No, I mean I have a save.
Don't do it in real life.
I already have my chip working. If that didn't get corrupted. But they have made so many changes that movies were starting all over again. But we're gonna be playing together, but focus on your stream since you're starting. Will be better. Yeah, will be better than I just join you, and then I'll try all the new stuff. Yeah.
Hey, it's so cute now. I'm like a bit of pots.
I had so much fun with Goat Simulator.
Right the camera. Look at this.
I was confused. Okay. I'm always confused. Let's start. Hi there, everyone. How are ya? How's the day? How's the morning? How's that evening? How's that afternoon? It's night time already, and you're watching us from bed. Because it's pretty late. Because it's pretty early. Because it's somewhere in between. Taking a while to sleep now. How it felt like when it's cold. I had this reflex of yawning. Sorry. Yeah. How's everyone? Let's cut it short. I don't have much time before I take my sleeps and start getting all sleepy, so we're gonna cut it short. Let's jump to the boop. I hope everyone's having a great day. If not, you're always in the right place, because we always aim to provide you with a hall of a distraction. Because you know, here, we are boop believers. We believe in the power of the boop, and we believe that a boop can bring a smile if those are having a really, really rough day. Those are too distracted, sleepy, or tired for whatever reason. Those are already having a great day already. All of you, here it comes, here it goes, here it is, and boop your way. Oh, I'm ending? No, I'm not ending, I'm just starting. Here it comes, here it goes, here it is, and boop your way. Boop. There you got it. Boop. That's for Daphris. That's for all the Shed Souls that are watching us right now. Boop. And all the Shed Souls that are gonna watch us later. It's a beauty of the man. Let's give you another high full of that, another high full of that. Boop. It felt like press the wrong key here. Let's jump to the game, shall we? Let's make it quick. And not too painful. What are you talking about, Griff? I don't know. Let's jump to the game, shall we? Cut the music. This is really serious. This is the most serious game I have saying. So serious. Controller. So last time we made it out, finally, of all the timelines, we made it out. But we didn't have enough information. And we escaped with the hassle of Dio, Maya, or our friend Fido. But we just got another code. We were given the code to deactivate from 0. So this game is kinda meta, and us knowing stuff from the past or stuff we shouldn't know is part of the stuff we should know. Although we shouldn't know. Did that make any sense to you? We had to. Where's the code? Oh my gosh, Griff, you didn't write the code down. Oh gosh, tell me I did. Where's the code? I used a piece of paper to write this down. Where's the code? No, Griff, you didn't write it down. No. Oh. Where's the damn code? Don't tell me I didn't write the code. Oh no, my gosh, I didn't write down the code. No, my gosh. I'm gonna have to watch everything again. No, 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 no. I had to scroll back. Oh, here it is. Okay. I kind of panicked for a moment. Let's continue. Okay, so sure. Yeah, we made it out of the vase. We One? Sora? But not really? Okay, now we can jump to the flowchart. So, last time we were here. We made it out of the base. This is the first sentence. We utterly made it out of the base. So what to do now? We got a code. But that was for bomb 0. What the hell does that mean? So, hell idea. Here we need a username and a code. Hell idea. Dead. We made it dead. Nothing else can be done, so dead at that point. Dead. Oh, here we have something new. So dead. Oh, no, actually this is new. And dead. So we're gonna go to this branch, which is part of this tree. Okay, so short story short, in this tree, there's no old lady dead at the very beginning. All the critters are aware that there's an illness that's called radical sit. Makes people go crazy and kill themselves if untreated. And there's someone planting bombs everywhere. So that makes everything panic. And we're gonna go through this branch, which is betray. So we're gonna start from here as to not be so confused. Well, let's start here from the garden after the puzzle section and let's see what happens. I'll let the bit to the side, Griff. Yeah. No, when I'm thinking, I moved to the side. No, I don't know what happened. There. Fits. Thank you. Yeah, no sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw 3 people I watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. We just made it out of the puzzle section. Just like we were playing in the morning. We're just done with the second puzzle section and we should be jumping to the third part, which is the AB game, which we need to grab betray to continue this path. Whoa, what are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I took the map out of my pocket and I sprayed it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Which room did you go into?
Oh, this fan-shaped one. The one called V Garden. Oh, I remember that puzzle. It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. You can go see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Winnie was with us.
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in
And
the
Alice
treatment
was with
center.
us. That's our team. And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
Oh, thank you for following Instagram, Daphris. But Graham, if Instagram is dead, why do you make people follow you there? Sure, let's have a look. Let's go. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Me neither, Daphris. Me neither. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Wow, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
I love when people roast each other.
Hey, you want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? You can stay away for a really long time?
Yeah?
Like those spatial teddy bears, they can survive everything?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 of us were
3
frozen
people?
there.
Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know.
There's 9.
All we found
plus.
was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. And that's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Oh, he's making reference to something that is mentioned as a myth in the first game. Ice 9 is a special solid state of ice that is solid at room temperature. So there was a myth of the certain mummy was not mummified the normal way. She somehow got frozen into Ice 9. Not the normal ice you are used to, Ice 9. So that way she wouldn't melt at room temperature, but also wouldn't fall on the normal crystals. And there was this myth that there was a girl that was all ice, a mummy that was all ice and looked just like she was alive. So Alice. And she's called Alice, or Alice for short. So tell me, all this one of the protagonists. I mean, one of the participants in that story. So he knows about that myth. So he is making reference to that, since she kind of looks like Egyptian as well. Topless again, says Jeffries. Yeah.
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover,
Clover?
when we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Are you talking about don't do
Well,
drugs,
you're
kids.
mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With similarly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remains frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Eyes, which eventually became simple Allies. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
Now, Ice 9 athlete says, but why would people make a mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice.
Or because you're topless and no one else is.
There are tons of Alices.
Yeah, on porn sites. So what is it?
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
And semi
Can
naked.
I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
Stupid mouse, why did you appeal the inappropriate mouse? Move away!
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
Now, everyone, remember we have bombs around? Can we tackle that?
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that.
Tell me all the super...
Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the
this
warehouse
timeline.
yet.
We did something with it on all the timelines. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Doop, 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 doop. This is a place we'll start the game. It's time to bolt. This is...
It looks like another warehouse.
I know! This is just like the place we started, but it's not.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Yeah, but it has a different message there in the wall, and it's probably an anagram for something. The one below also had an anagram. It said, "Welcome to my kingdom."
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think...
Give me a second here. This might be the next set of chromatic
I'd
doors.
bet on it.
So again, this door is the other one we need to enter to the next series of puzzles, and then the next series of voting against each other, and so on, repeating.
They've got the same boxes
Rinse
next
and
to them as
repeat.
the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right, let's head back to Florey. Let's go. We have to do this quickly. There's bombs around. Take the elevator. Why am I running in the elevator? Just give it the rhythm. Just give it the rhythm. There we go again. Let's go back to the warehouse. And... Show legs, okay? There we made it. Warehouse A.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned.
Why?
I was beginning to get anxious.
What's wrong, Potassium? Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Okay, so he's showing the symptom.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Let's go to the infirmary. Timmy only showed Potassium inside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few salutes, then ran after him.
Quark, come on,
Quark!
kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temioldi grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Cleaver who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him.
But when we shake the old TVs, they get fixed.
What if you make him worse?
Oh,
Then what am I supposed to do?
yeah, it works with TV.
I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it.
Maybe they didn't get proper sleep.
I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Theo. Why are my hamsters chirping so much?
Son of a bitch. This is serious.
Yeah,
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped.
serious.
There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
Mooney, yeah.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
a medical license, don't you?
Yeah, she kinda does.
really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
okay. I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Let's go. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body. Within seconds, his result lit up on the screen. It was too complicated for me to understand or scroll across it. As she read them, Luna's face grew dark. I can't tell your gains. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, mate.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Curious for you if you haven't. Dio and Mooney were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I stayed behind after the AV came. They all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No.
Short story short, it made you go crazy and you tried to kill yourself. And that supposedly eradicated human population. Most of it.
He can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his pose seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Timmy only known about Radical 6 before the rest of us? So everyone was kidnapped at a date that is future for us, but it's still pretty much our present. But it seems that not all of us were kidnapped at the same time, like for years. So we were frozen or something. So at the time we were kidnapped, there was no Radical 6. Although we found some newspapers around that claimed that millions of people died. But we would know of that by the time we were kidnapped if only a few days happened. So that supports the idea that years have happened, at least.
There must be something we could do!
So it seems that Temioldi and Quark from a more recent time, well, the current present, and weren't kidnapped as we were.
How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
So what he means is that all the people that is living in the world is people immune to Radical 6, and everyone else got, boom, dead. So that's why he said it's not possible. I can't answer all this now, because the first time we played this, we didn't know anything of this, but this is needed to bring conclusion to the game, so that's why I'm telling you this.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like bark, some baby stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory.
There's toll antivirus.
There were a number of chemicals and concoctions
Depending
there,
on the timeline.
some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh God. And he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of you went to the treatment center, right? Are you sure it wasn't that?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it! We will quirk in one of those pods! Okay, so this is a moment where you can't advance anymore, just like this one's here, because there's no more information that the character manages from his current timeline, or meta information from the timeline that we know as a player. But so this moment that you kind of see a stop. It would, the game would normally stop us just like here, and we wouldn't be able to advance. But at that point, the character gets a rush of information on his head. He doesn't really know why, but he just knows and feels stuff. It's like when you have this gut feeling that you should do something. Well, according to the game, it's like you connecting with your other self or the timeline in the many worlds theory. So you kinda know that because you lived and experienced that in some other timeline. It's just like a little paranormal moment of connecting with yourself in some other timeline. This game plays around with that.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake!
Get away from me!
No.
What? Quark, what are you...
No, don't you point me with that, kid. How you start running?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hands moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of his scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop! Ow!
No! Let go! Let go!
Help! Help! Praise out for a kid. Hey, guys! I can use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tamioldi! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tamioldi! Can't you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards!
No.
Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
No.
You can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go!
No.
I'm trapped here! Let
No.
me die! I have to die!
Come on, Keto.
Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill
Keto.
me! Kill me! Kill me!
Ah.
Ah!
was it? Good acting though. Hey, somebody get this culprit away from him, please. Thank you. Good. And where that was. Quirk barely ever seemed to notice the loss of his culprit. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
I mean, there's this big furniture you can throw on the kid.
No. Well, I mean,
What?
Yeah, the furniture.
there's Super L Beta.
Oh yeah, that anesthetic. Yeah, you can use
Super.
that as well.
That's the anesthetic.
Yeah.
The one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Yeah, I can't hold a kid on entire day.
Let me just. Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
Please.
No! Stop! Stop!
Oh gosh. There we got it. Whew. Ketos are strong these days.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Right, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
Yeah.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
Yeah, you sound like you know way too
not
much.
much. I probably know about as much as you do.
Found a piece of newspaper that
All I've
told
seen about
us.
it is that newspaper article.
That's the
Why
truth.
would I lie about that?
Say your butt.
I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
Name one.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes,
Yes, we saw that in all the
I
timelines.
think so.
Yeah. So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
What are you doing?
Turn and follow Tamio's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quirk. The longer I look at her, however, the more I wonder if she'd taken it to protect him, or for some other more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quirk had a moment ago than I wasn't necessarily comfy with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotional mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand?
No.
Humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone.
Forrest!
Everyone!
Forrest!
There won't be anyone left!
Nah, there won't be dozens of that.
I'd rather die here!
Wait! Alice! Gosh. We're all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there, she spun around. Sorry. The cold gives me shivers and also makes me young. We just stood there and she spun around and left through the door. Damn it! shook myself and took off from her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Where is he? Where is she? Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
There? Yeah. I didn't know which way she
Well,
was.
let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Okay. Okay.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Yeah. First commands, we'll scatter filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought we should look for Alice. Perhaps lunch would be a good bet. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? And sometimes she gets to kill herself, and sometimes we get to stop her. But I wasn't starting to help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. Let's go. Good. Through the green one? Treatment center. She's around here. Oh no. Shit. Nothing in the treatment center either. Need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. We had to stop work. I need to hurry. I hit it to the garden nets. Lucky we should find her. There, if I remember correctly. Again, we backtracked a little bit because we haven't played in 2 months. So we can be aware of what's happening in this timeline. But only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. There you are. Alice!
There you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the skull?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here.
That's no good, Joel. Someone's gonna kill us.
Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Okay. Right. Alice was lighter than I expected. Fido and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at the brace rod.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Okay, 2 out of 9. On our way back, Fido had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 set of eyes widen as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6.
Wait. On our way back, Fido had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke. 7 sets of eyes. 2 are down. Luna is speaking. So that's 3 people. And 7 pair of eyes, 7 people. So that makes 10. Someone didn't know how to make the math while translating this. Or is someone using glasses and they are like can't light twice? I found this localization team. I found this.
There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
Yeah.
Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
Yeah. Wait, what about those pots in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those spots?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Timmy Alden moved over to Quark and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Timmy Alden moved him, and something fell off his pocket with a soft clunk. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. Let me put my glasses or squint. Squeeze my eyes. This is a deodorant. No, wait.
Excelavir!
Yeah!
You found it, Sigma?
Yeah!
It's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Yeah!
Why did Quark have it?
I don't know.
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier
We
when?
explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
Now you mention. He hid it.
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that.
Well, yeah.
To be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person.
Yeah.
The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in 2 or something.
Yeah. You're for once smart. Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's pick one. Well, the kid. Well, we'll still stun, fight a move. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly wrung her hands through her clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh god.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
No! What the hell is this? There's no way we're going to say one of
And
them.
what are we going to do?
Try to spell it out. We're going to say them both.
How?
That's, I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to say both of them. It was there. I knew it. And this is the moment we recall information from the timeline. IGs and monoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
IG replicator. So now we're recalling information that is not from this timeline.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
In this timeline, we were never in that room. It's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, or whatever that is. Who knows?
Any ideas?
Ice cream by the gallon?
She's very smart. That's it! I got it! The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine.
What?
I can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Why don't you just say that silver is made for antibodies? That means we can make more red silver.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it.
Yeah, that was in the puzzle room of that section. When we played that in some other timeline. Well, it didn't do anything.
Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah. We never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it when I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
No. Vito was wrong. I didn't go into the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. And I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So did I know about the IG replicator? Because time travel, the conscious shenanigans.
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Yeah,
Let's go have a look then. The
Yeah.
laboratory, right?
yeah,
Yeah. No time to waste.
yeah. Well, noted. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. What do you think you could stay behind and look out for them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. There we go. That's some floor, Pete. Let's book that button. Boop. And going down. Okay, let's run again. To the IG room or laboratory. How's everyone doing? That's a machine. The one
So
with
this
the
is
red
lab,
screen.
huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
There. Yeah. Right there. See?
So this can copy the Excelivir?
Yeah. I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I don't remember that much. I carefully lowered the small vial of silver into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, that was where the duplicated silver would go. Ready? When it pushes, button is shoot.
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Okay. Boop. Right. And press. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine. I didn't slip them deftly into my pocket. Oh! Oh shit.
What happened?
Sorry. Oh, my paw slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah. Just one though.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Oh. Come on. If they're broken, then we could have just made another copy. Before Timmy Oldy could reply, Fido spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break!
No, the vial's fine. See?
Oh? She held it up in one hand, but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table, clicking silently. The rest of us bent down to look. A bomb!
Whoa. Really? That makes two then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So we have bomb 0302.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
We're a lot of looking for us. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that she spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
Yeah.
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane! Listen to yourself! There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Timil was still staring fiercely at potassium when Cleaver speak up. Actually, the only one we mistrust here is Bio. I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
Do you think they drop it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. Maybe someone's files of that summer. Wait.
Yeah, I guess so.
Pluck the card out of her hand and look around the room. Nothing. Shit. No dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
Come on, if I knew I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, we need to go vote.
All players, please enter your votes.
Let's
If
go.
no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
just kick it and see if it explodes.
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it.
This is the second bomb we find.
We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
In this timeline. Right, so we'll go back to the infirmary and give them a Silverbird and head to the Flore warehouse.
Right.
This ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice quite quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the antiviral and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Looney had moved Quark to a quick cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the files confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Aww. Cleaver grinned. Great. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
So, our party, we're playing with Mooney and Alice? But Alice is
Alright, everybody.
unconscious.
We can be relieved later. Right now we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn.
Oh.
Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Flore warehouse is waiting. Let's go. Normally I would ask for your decision if we ally or betray, but we know that we had to betray to continue the new timeline. Huh? Where's Timildi?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see.
So that means that he doesn't vote.
That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
Dio is an asshole. Always betrays. 101, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally.
Yeah, sure. Like
know
every
why?
single timeline.
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate.
Yeah, sure.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, I can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Oh, Timildi has 1 BP!
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So both gonna betray each other. That's the best outcome, since Bio is an asshole. Oh, Daphris! Okay, thank you.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right?
Fantastic.
Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
So if you betray each other, doesn't matter who betrays who, you can escape. That'll be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Yeah! If you betray, you get 3 BP points, and they lose 2. If you both ally, both get 2 VPP points, and if you both betray, both stay neutral. Nothing happens.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Yeah, with that laugh.
Promise?
promise.
Nah, they're gonna betray each other.
1 minute remains
call it right now.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Indeed. Shall we?
Okay. Here. And Theo, Bio, Potassium, Fido, and Cleaver all took off immediately, heading off into different AV rooms. Counting from the left, Theo went into the room 3, Potassium went into room 4, and Cleaver went into rooms 5 and 6 respectively. That left Mooney and I and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
With that settled, we headed into the AV room number 1. So we vote against Alice. Alice is unconscious, so she's gonna default to ally. Doesn't matter. So we can ally and we both get 2 BP points. Everyone in the party gets 2 BP points. Or we can betray and get 3. But according to the timeline, we had to betray to get the
30 seconds remain
To this-
until
cutscenes we
Ambidex
haven't
game
seen.
polling closes.
we had to betray. The little timeline gets dead, so we had to do it.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so
We're saying we should pick ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to on that anyway.
yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray someone who's embodied. When his face broke into warm, had a smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine in a cloudy day. Green back and hurt before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, another game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, we had to do it. Vote has been recorded.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Mooney and I step out of the AV room.
Why? What happened to It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting?
I had my paw slip.
I thought...
There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand what a big betray instead. Well, we know what's good for you, Ziggy. Just play through. I almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Yeah, that's called us, the gamer. Perhaps I've been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the betray button against my will. That was the controller that I have here. Right, well, we should go see the results.
Really? We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
The look in Kara's eyes was even more painful than any punch I've ever taken. I turned away and almost ran toward the projector. Anything to get away from those eyes. Let's see the results, babe.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Otherwise known as the Prisoner's Dilemma.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay. Dum, 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 dum. Potassium and Cleaver betray each other. See? Fighter had to betray because the actual Bio would betray. And what? We betrayed Alice, and Alice betrayed us. She was unconscious. Oh, I remember now.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Yeah, when we happen to ally with her, she's gonna betray us and she's gonna get the 9 BP and abandon all of us. That's why we go dead. Now you're gonna see what happens.
Check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet point.
What? Wasn't possible. I blink, roll my eyes, look again. No. How can Alice both be betrayed? It's not possible. Alice? She was standing inside the second room from the lab. From that shit had been empty. Why? I was still reeling. Where had she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. Around me and her, cars of muted gasp. Seemed we were united in surprise and confusion. All this drew to stop in front of me and glance up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
And the only time I you kill is me a coward? That's simple saying that to me after you big betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you show up right after we got into the Ava room?
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
Just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying
you won't betray each other in this round?
Yes.
You are full of shit! Self-defense my ass! You should betray us because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I pick ally, you would have 9. That's why you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth.
Oh, she not only escaped, she killed us as well.
Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Fight on Bio?
Yes. If Dia had chosen ally, Phi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dia would have killed her.
Bio's an asshole, it's different.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
Yeah. So this is the why even bother outcome. No one got any point. Turn to look at the results again. For only been looking at my own, I didn't realize that there was only one word. All the grander rooster. Betray. Where trust would manage to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the boss? From 3, no, 2. Or had it been something else? For whatever reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in a so-called 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright, guys, pay attention. You probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together. I may as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Potassium.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a
Theo.
little too intense here for my delicate constitution.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Well, in that case,
At 2, Fido.
yeah, sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. BL and Potassium quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here. Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
Huh? Watch them walk away. Cleaver practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Ah, it's asking to Alice, not us. For long they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it.
Everyone's gone.
Aren't going to lead to.
No,
Are you sure? It was betrayed.
I know. But I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something. Right?
Yeah. I just heard when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corner of my eyes. Moni, I bit my lip before I could think of anything to say. The metallic rumble of the doors closed and echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys.
This would be for the Y
The
chromatic, of
Ambidex
course.
gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Does it mean we can go into infinite cycles? As many times as we want, eh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet?
Why?
Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up.
Back to Mapley!
There, solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, remember, let's see here. I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
I wonder what the others are.
We could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
We got about 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So, what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah. Physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. I won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Yeah, but we already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. This is like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody shows betray. including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave us and Quirk the slipper. Yeah, that might work. If we can't figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else will work together against them. But how do we figure out who it is?
Do you have any clues?
Clues, huh? That's right! The memory card! I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. I was under the bomb, we found it alive. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's on it though. Couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Theo and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one.
Then...
Yes! I think we can see what's on it. The
Yeah.
computer there should be able to read it.
Yeah! Let's go. Winnie and I split into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Cleaver, and Mildy. Kirk was there as well, of course, but he was just as we left him, asleep on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real changes start at home. Yeah. As quickly as I could explain the second bond and the memory card and how we'd come to the infirmary in hopes that we could discover the contents of the latter.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Go ahead.
Right. Just as Mooney had said, there was a small slot under the screen. Sadly the right size to fit a memory card. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. Is this some kind of code or something?
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
This is... this is connected to what we did in the morning. Hey, Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
Yes, that's the guy. That's Beal, but no one knows in the timeline. For some reason, I feel like I've heard that name before.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb?
It was said by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Tim, I got a ton of questions for you, but let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know.
What?
How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
I had the key.
What about you, Clover?
This 78153610838099421990551. Call now and get 90% discount on your net boop, which is already free.
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
We wrote this down in the morning. Come on, Ziggy, recall this. Okay, come back to that code stuff later. I got another question. Alice, Cleaver, who the hell are you? What do you know about this code?
That's...
You told me your job was to eliminate the enemies of a state or something like that. Just what the hell kind of job is that? I think it's time you told us what you do.
Sorry, but I can't. Because you might
Why
be one
not?
of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm not.
Really? And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want us to get out here. Just please tell us. Please. We need to find out who did this so we can all escape. But we had too little information. We need your help. Fine. If you won't tell us about yourself, then just tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she'd leap up and ran out of the room. Hey, wait, Alice! I took a fight for her.
How long are you going to keep following me?
Until you tell me what you know.
Then why don't you just ask Clover?
Clover?
You already know she works with me.
Well,
Then
yeah.
why don't you...
I wanted to hear from you.
Why?
That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters or this garden? We got paired off with 2 separate rounds. Means I spend more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm just curious about you.
What are you talking about?
No. She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. Walked down the path to where Yanda ends to the pond. Oh, here comes the filth. I stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench and gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
Ah! In the AV game?
Yes.
Well, we noticed.
I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying. And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the radical sex.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it!
No! What? Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
What the hell, Alice? I'm not going to kill you. I don't even care.
You're lying! I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Well, you did in the other timeline, but all the timeline is in the past. Well, it's in the future. Well, it happened. Well, you actually kill us. Oh. Well, we don't have any saying for the timelines. Nope. Well, they didn't hear. Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. Here? Although you did kill us. Now, seeing a tear roll down Sally's cheek. Then another, and another. The wind shine and lights across her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense, just slightly. Slowly brushed my palm across her cheek without taking her tears with her.
Why are you doing this? You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
You were after, right? The people who killed your dad.
Yes.
Did they have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Come on.
If you keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know. About myself. And about the Myrmidons. Deal?
Okay, well, yeah, we need to... Just to understand. Sure. My lips are sealed.
Really?
What kind? I don't remember any crying.
Good. All right, then.
Alice took a deep breath and began. Now, this is Alice saying, my father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They made while my mother was in Egypt on vacation. They married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the US. My father was a scientist. His field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which was why we moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. By my 9th birthday, I'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. In the middle of the day, my mother would show up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man. But then time came and went with no sign of him. Even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked with terrorists, and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her. As a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were transatlantified away, no internet, Maya. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often, when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and in every line of her face, I could see her exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I miss her, I miss my father. It was those moments that made me wish more than anything that I had never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student. I did especially well in math. I earned a full ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. For graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they may have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time the name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of human that refused you around. Awesome. Now, alas, I knew the reason for my father's adoption. The commanders of the Myrmidons is a man named Laugh. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides the funding, but trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leaders and name Brother is like trying to nail a jello to a wall. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years. A rumor says he's so old that he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Then, one day, I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. I headed out immediately. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and was still out. If you played the first game, you're gonna recognize this scene. If you haven't, it's not a spoiler for you. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Cleaver. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car we heard, and when I asked them why they were doing it, I got what was just the last answer, about the last answer I expected. Daffress. They're just booty chicks. Oh gosh. They told me that we'd lock up inside of the very building I've been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing. When I was certain were Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOI's, the security thingy, headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had instigated that particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. No worries, Daffress. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to the Free the Soul organization. There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't writer in it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll just call H for now, because we don't want to spoil you the first game, had been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other 4, he had been hiding the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose, each was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to her cause. So, why had he kidnapped all those children? Probably had been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenic field. I don't imagine you ever heard of that before, so I'll try to give you a quick rundown. Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of a certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before, had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that this experiment had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have been known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness the power was terrifying. I wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with a threat of that magnitude, and Cleaver was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hope that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. Unless I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. Wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake, and Cleaver was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. Who had pretended to be all of the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the light had already fled. I searched frankly for Cleaver until, at last, in the basement room, I found her. She had been tied to a shirt, but on the floor next to her was another body. It was my father. He looked as if he'd just been down there. And when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He'd say that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her master at the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was. And that was why they would kill him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me. That once he was gone, I would lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers, comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you always. I brought down crying right there in the morgue. They were the first tears shed since the operation has started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness, not for the monsters who put my father through this. This destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night, I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They put it to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mobile load we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity. Relentlessness. This time, our operation was sincere. This time, I wouldn't let my assignment put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered our information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, we were ready. December 25th of 2028. That's the day we got kidnapped. It's going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared. And so we began the game here. Working them at the same time that Cleaver. So, do you now that gas passed out and woke up here in the aviary room?
Yes. Well, there it is. everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Vance. She gave me a sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Here is a Myrmidon. One of us planted the bombs. And based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon. Right?
Yes.
And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you. We need a key.
We know that from all the timeline.
Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, one string of numbers? Could that be? Okay, we're recalling. Yeah, good. We're recalling what we did in the morning and all the timeline. Yeah, we know. 7815361098838094241990551. Yeah. I wrote that down anyway.
What the hell?
I was almost as surprised as she was. Numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was just saying them before I knew what I was doing. So it's this way for Ziggy. He doesn't really realize how this works. He just knows stuff. It's like having a hunch. Always look at me incredulously and stare back.
Where did... Wait. Can you say that again?
7891536109888394241990551.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it right. Like, if you had 30, then you get 2 multiplied 3, or 9, multiplied by 5, right?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So, you're saying 1984-49351 is a prime. If you multiply it by itself 3 times, you get a number.
Yes.
How the hell did you know that? Don't tell me you just did all of that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head.
Not even computers can get the prime numbers that fast.
Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No way. That's impossible.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better than math. Yeah.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too.
Well, I wrote that down in the morning.
Where did you find that number anyway?
Another timeline. Well, the character. I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? It just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
Just letters. I think the first row was CQUJHNMMTONARASDFMIOBP My God, we're a bot.
On the second row.
BYOLWXYPXSBZEQDTQ KRTLED. I think. Then just repeat. That's super memory.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something.
Ah. Okay. Got
Makes
it.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I run over what she said in my head. Prime number Alice had given me was. We're gonna write that down. I don't know. Maybe we have to use it ourselves. 198449351. So that means that we grab the first position here. Would be a C. And that will be 9 positions from there. 1, 2, 3. Now let's do it with this because this is the same. They repeat. So this is a C, 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will be an O. Coconut. Then an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. M. Then a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. P. Then another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an L. Then a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I got the message. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. And then 1. D. The message is completed. So, what will we get if we pick out the letters like she's playing? The first letter will be C from the top left. Then you move to the right. Which gives you O. Eventually we'll get a word. That word was... No, sorry. Code sheet won't be displayed when you input your answers, so it will be wise to solve it now. Yeah, we know. Completed. I feel smart. I love this game. Makes me feel smart, even though I'm not. Yes! I did it! Completed! That's it! That's the answer!
Completed? Are you sure?
Yeah! I did it! Exactly what you told me to do! The word card is completed! But it was complicated, but it's just completed! Yeah! Completed! Count on the letters to repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain.
Alright then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean then.
What? What's in for the obvious to me? I'm guessing here it means mission completed. So that was the transmitter was for. Now we're remembering what we did in the morning in the other timeline.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memory that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand and revealing precious gems underneath. Okay, we're recalling information from all the other timelines in our mind. Okay, our character is aware now. So this is the ending. We actually made it out. And we escaped with Bio. Bio was a Myrmidon and was trying to send a code to tell that he completed his mission. This was a bad ending though. But we got a code. That was the code that we used to decode this now.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved. I am your well-made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
That asshole. Damn it! Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this. As you remember it now, Pia was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. I mean, he had to be one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Okay,
Then
yeah.
answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
We zoned out for her. I didn't trust my health to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she would just think I was insane. I mean, I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
What? No! For what do you really think reveal myself like this? Point. I don't know where. Leave her up here. Oh no, if something bad happened. No. Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought you potassium report didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
So?
Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Cleaver, at least the last AB game had been the cause of the fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Fighter had chosen Betray. They started the fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged into.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Troy seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh. Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay. Come on, Alice.
Coming.
Let's go. Coming. Here we go, honey. So far everyone is alive. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I stepped into a room full of flammable gas, even though a small spark could turn the whole place into rage and inferno. Even Potassium, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist on his side. I looked at Alice, pursued my lids, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover, tell me what's going on. This whole thing's stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
Hey, oh my. I know! But telling each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Will you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
No?
Same to you. told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
Yeah.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Yeah, we should widen Bio's vibe.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
Yeah.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Ah, god damn it. Enough already. Arr! Arr with fury. Arr! And my voice echoed, and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one wizard was going to be able to take control of the situation. Mom! Everyone's fighting here. Can you fix this? Oh, there's another way. Wait. No, that's okay. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but it's solder on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs. Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
Yes, you asshole. You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say, Bio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
No, I don't think so. I know you are. Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact. Ooh. It's like we're having a fight on YouTube. We haven't instrument for a fight a bit, so we need some water. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah? Where the hell did you get that fact?
Well, not out of my ass like all talking. Fun as it was, I knew telling it alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. We just played dumb. He was good at it. Well, he's pretty dumb. I don't get nothing. I mean, I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Yeah, sure, pretend you don't know. Don't play down, Bio. Should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but just for a moment I saw his eyes stretch. Left on that moment, witness like a hungry dog on a stick. Fine. Skepticism is understandable. Admirable even. Perhaps this will convince you. Press forward, pulling out every fight I could remember. He told me about brother's background, how his younger brother life had been murdered. Yeah, we got all that information from the other finale. He told us, hey, you can may as well know this. Doesn't matter anymore. Nah, but he knew little that we can connect with our other selves from other timelines and other many worlds. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 78153610988380942419905551. A little prime factor decomposition on that, and you'll get 198449351 to the third power. If I know who I say I am, how on earth could it possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Well, I don't know, but in this game, shenanigans, fantasies, yeah, it is.
Finally! So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. Since our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you, he suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and talk to yourself with your transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
Big work! See, we learned something from YouTube. I grin.
Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Bio. I never even seen, brother.
What the hell was all
Except
that?
for those, sewing machines.
How did you know all those things?
Don't know. Maybe it was development inspired.
Well, give me that shit!
I made that up.
What's going on?
Yeah, they're super confused.
What are these Myrmidons?
Bio and I stare at one another while Cleaver and Tamil quickly explain to Fido and Potassium about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. It was quite a lot to digest.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
Yeah.
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
Yeah, they kill Ash. Fido. I heard loud, fierce muttering behind me. I turned to see Alice. Her lips pulled back into a snarl. Uh-oh.
I'm going
To kill you!
Ooh! Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Bio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there.
Oh, wow. This is new.
I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
Yeah, there's actually more bombs.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more.
0.
Bomb number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power.
But in all the playthroughs, we only have found 3. No, the number 1, 0.
Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Oomph!
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, in this organization, all evil men are like space troopers, to put it simple.
Yeah, clones.
Yeah. But this guy definitely has better aiming. I heard Alice whisper something to Cleaver.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh?
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard!
Oh gosh! Yeah! She roared left toward Bio. Cleaver following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Bio's face. Whoa! As he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Bio's grunted and turned to focus on Alice. Cleaver darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him! Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Cleaver had thrown the detonator at me. Scrambled to grab it out of the air and hold it to my chest. I know why me!
Damn it! Stop! Let me go!
Let me go. Nah, 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 nah,
Still let go of me, you asshole!
That's not how you sing it. Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Cleaver. Yeah, take that, asshole. Strangely though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgiving to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
Oh. What happened?
What are you laughing at?
I mean, Fluff activated it. I don't know.
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off.
Oh.
We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
So happy. How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each
don't have
bomb
that.
and enter the codes.
We just have one. Let me check on the timelines. We have the second gate code. That's not a bomb. We have bomb 0 and bomb 1. But there's 2 more bombs. We're screwed.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you?
And we don't have the device.
How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Oh!
Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
You're such a coward.
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Oh, yeah, you!
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, with the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. For a few minutes.
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
A cat! A rabbit! Claire pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that pill? Like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Tiger! Hi there, awesome! How you doing? Cleaver frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. Cypher Sandra, what's... Oh no. Suddenly he moved his right hand, sneaking out to grab the pill from Cleaver's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. Oh, it's like Signer. Dead. hear a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain. Ah! No!
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What? Damn! How could I be so stupid?
Why did you let the guy see the drug? Gosh. Side rolled up into his head, and flights of stool began to trickle out of the corners of his mouth. Grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
You got some humor even when you're dying. You prefer to die before breaking your arm. Screw with me!
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. But you only get one.
Yeah.
This is the deactivation code for bomb 3.
Yeah, good. The evil people actually not aware of the tangible shenanigans, so they see no problem with saying us that. So where do I write that down? Where's all the time travel shenanigans? Oh my gosh, there's so many codes on this paper. I don't know if I can deal with it. Okay, password for... We're missing password for bomb. I'm writing this down in a piece of paper, so that's why I'm looking off the screen. Number 3. So we have a password for bomb number 0, 1, no 2, but now 3. Don't die on me. Yeah.
LXQ LHC NMR.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, no, I got it all wrong. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Again. LXQ. LHC. NMR. LHQ, LHC. What about the level 3? Tools level 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was vague. More foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. No! We'll play one of the many finales this game. But we're already squeezing the finale. So how you doing, Tiger, and everyone else? How you doing? How's your weekend going? Damn.
They only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad.
Well, we know for all the timeline shenanigans that all the two.
What are we gonna do?
Looking good? Awesome.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
Okay. We need. We have. We need the deactivation device. We don't have. We have 3 out of the 4 codes, but we just know the location of 2 out of the 4 bombs. So this is really bad. Looking 25 minutes. No deactivation device. No location of 2 bombs. Either way, we have just 3 codes out of 4.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
How poetic. 5 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We
Okay.
need 3 things. The password input device.
Yeah. The remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Not actually, just
exactly.
bomb number 2. Maybe you has known something?
Hold on, let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and flipped, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
I mean, he just got dragged and not really claimed, but oh, okay. She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Have a check the serial bots.
Right, I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this.
Okay.
Let's go.
I don't believe we can, but I'm gonna try. We all took off for the run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up to nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. 10 minutes pass. 5 minutes pass. 5 minutes left. 1. Uh-oh. There's no way now. Then at last, the chromatic doors open. And it's time for the bombs to go boom.
Chromatic doors have opened.
And you never knew that was just bombs that throw confetti.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
It was a surprise party, everyone. Our time had run out. Watch the white doors open. Where the doors to heaven or to hell. But very hard time to float through my mind before everything went quiet. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. That's so sad. 1,000 emotions flew to my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How have we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wipe out any lingering thoughts. Oh! Consciousness slip away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Oh, that was cool. So this is it. The only ending that we die in such a fashion. That was hella cool. That's so cold. But Alice got revenge anyway. She had a really good time going for him. Let's save. So we have information of 5 characters out of 9. But okay. So this may look like we just have to explore 5 nodes plus this guy here. And actually we can advance here because we're all missing a code that we don't have. So we're actually missing 5 nodes, but just today we played like 7 nodes. Look at this. Look at this, oh my god. So there's a bunch of things here before we can. We're approaching the ending. We're in the ending. the ending's hella long. So one thing I would like to do, because I believe will affect the story, like hella sure, is that we complete the optional code in all of the places. We had done that everywhere but here in this puzzle, so we could try to do that. That would take less time. And in the puzzles here, there should be another one that we haven't completed. Like level expert. Yeah, yeah, this one was completed on easy. We were in a hurry. So the ones that says not all the archives, that means that we completed the puzzle, but we didn't get the optional one. So there's some puzzles that we had to revisit. I strongly believe that's going to do something. So yeah, again, we're gonna dedicate an entire day to bring conclusion to this day, to this thingy. I mean, so what could it be? Saturday is quite move day. So lots of high spirits on weekend. So waiting 7 days for this to happen again. It's kinda not the mood. Tomorrow we'll be playing with Dafris. Dafris Gaming, we're gonna be playing No Man's Sky. So we're gonna be starting the game from the very beginning. So we're gonna be kinda in the mood of No Man's Sky, but playing with Dafris. So then let's just start Monday. That's a slow day usually. We're gonna dedicate that. So we are finally done with Escape, and we're gonna jump to we're gonna continue Final Fantasy X. We're gonna jump to another visual novel story decision kind of thingy, investigation game. I don't know too much about it, but I know that people love it, which is a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. How we're gonna play? I got the trilogy. We have some horror games. We're gonna save that for October. Resident Evil 7 included. Still haven't played that, nor any Resident Evil really. But we got Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played any Fallout. I'm gonna get GTA as well. I haven't played any GTA. I'm just gonna. I'm not buying any new games nor anything new, nor doing commissions till we're done with the charity event, because even though it's kind of clear the money we get for that, and it appears the receipts and everything, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. So as a rule of good common sense is to not do any investment in the time you're running a charity event. So we'll just had to wait for the charity event to be over on September 21st, and then we can grab new games. But we can deal just fine with what we have. We have Sleeping Doctor's Call. We have Fallout New Vegas. We have can revisit some classes. It's for the pandas. Yeah. Sorry if it doesn't seem that I have been pushing hard against this. Because I'm kind of trying to understand how people react. I don't want to push anything on. And people, it's really important for me to feel like I'm not shoving information on you, and it's our first charity event ever, so that's it. But for people that have offered your their help in some way or another, we'll stay all taking your word. Know your wallet. We're gonna find it some way. We also have Dustin and Lycian Tale. We'll have the other Tomb Raider. We have Monster Hunter World. Yeah. That's right, I told ya. Bendy and the Egg Machine, that would be for a tower. Resident Evil 7 will go for a tower. Dead Space 3 would go for a tower. Resident Evil's Revelation 2 would go to October. Mega Man Legacy Collection, that's for now. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Editions, that's for now. Fallout New Vegas for now. Age of Empires 2, I'm gonna have lots of fun. This is fun now. Life is Strange has priority because we started that. We just did one stream, we're gonna restart. Darksiders has priority as well. Red Faction, we're gonna visit again. I mean, not again, it's the first time, but I know that game is quite fun. Dragon Quest 11, you people didn't like it as much, so we abandoned that series. I just have to touch it on my own, but I want to play more Dead by Daylight or those games that we can play together. Kaz! How you doing, awesome? Which one? Guacamole is a game that is Metroidvania style, so that would be like playing an Ori? I don't know. Well, let's try some silly fun. Zero Escape, chances are we're not gonna jump to the third title. We have lots of Final Fantasy remaining. Since we're playing the HD version, we have to call it some way, the international content of Final Fantasy X and X-2 and the international content as well. Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3, and also 15. So we have lots of Final Fantasy though. We could be adding some further here to replace when we have a Slime Rancher, because it's getting more complex for us. We are doing lots of stuff Slime Rancher, so it's not that relaxing anymore. We can come back to Sniper Elite. We can come back to this game deal sets. I love it. Okay, Tiger. Thank you so much for keeping us company. Goat Simulator. You people have told us they had a really fun time with us playing Goat Simulator and that you would like for us to play more derpy games, but I honestly don't know what comes to that category. We got some fine games that are indie size, but still really good according to what we have heard from you people. Let me see here. Tooth and Tail, Among the Sleep. Trying to take a look at everything we have here. Oh, we also have Kane and Lynch 1 and 2. The game was originally released for the Xbox One consoles. Xbox consoles. Microsoft ones. That seems like a good, silly fun. I want a game that is just a game. Just like that Tomb Raider game we were playing. Underworld is just a game. It's not fancy, it's not ultra polished, but it's not trash either. The Turing Test. Oh yes, that's one I want to play. I have it already. I want to play more with you people. Keep talking and nobody explodes. There's some titles that we're gonna keep it on hold because many of these were patronized by one of the newest members of the community, and it's really important for me that, well, that person gets to watch us play. Before we got this game that's called Hellblade, it was patronized by one of you, and we wanted to time our schedule with you so that person could see the game. They gifted us the game because they said, there's no way I want to play this, but I would love to see you play it, so I'm curious. So we'll work around that. But this person that sponsored many of the games I mentioned, yeah, is not available for at least 1-2 weeks, so we're not doing anything just yet with those games as to for them to be available. So I guess it's a good thing to do. Doing good, thanks. Doing to give myself some respect from Santa Person, says Cass. Yeah, it's always good to know where to draw the lines. What a kinda year to play and could be really silly fun. Oh, Tiger already laughed, but it's Air Defense 4.1. Let me start sharing the screen because it's I don't know what you're talking about, Griff. So this game is called Air Defense Force 4.1. This is the one you can play and kill freaking huge ants and stuff. This is one we should try to visit. I want to visit one shot. It wouldn't be my first shot. One shot is the game that just gave one shot on streaming privately to a friend. And it's the reason I'm streaming today. I wanted my friend to be able to see my stuff and share like if we were sharing a coach. Kinda weird though that he doesn't deal well with mental health talk. I kind of respect that. Whether I think that's good for him or not, still he decides what to do or not. And if he's in denial, wants to avoid, or wherever he wants to confront his stuff, is okay. But kind of fun that the very same reason started was him, to share with him, and just because talking mental health is important to me, the very same reason he's not part of this. It's kind of sad. I also understand. A little different. We also had Call It. Night in the Woods. We will revisit eventually. Play. We made ourselves friends of Brick, but we're gonna revisit by. What's this? That looks fun. And so, Yakuza. We'll try to play this. Yakuza. We have the Lego games. People look at this like they're trash, but they are made for kids. Yeah, but again, just like those games are all requesting, just give me a game that is just a game and is proud to be a game. No fanciness needed. And the Lego games are just that. We have some car games. I'm actually curious what we could do with those. We could have some chill music around and go race. Still not sure. But yeah, that's around. Ooh, we have so many games. Hollow Knight will definitely revisit, but I don't think it's as chill as we were with Nori. And since it requires more skill, well, we can do. I guess. Cities Skylines is a micromanagement game that I actually seem to like. I hate them usually because they are intimidating. I don't like having a timer or something. But that is not the case for some reason. We also had to revisit Bioshock, which Hitman. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have so many things to revisit. We also have some short adventures like Old Man's Journey. We're gonna count this and go pretty quickly. we were here too is an asymmetrical adventure that I plan to play with you friends. American Truck Simulator is another race, not race, but car related game that I want to play. Not because I love simulators, kind of stressing, but focusing on the track and some music, this is like a really good combination. If it is actually good in the practice, I don't know, we're gonna see. Those are the sets. Some of you were asking for coming back to multiplayer games, Payday 2, Left 4 Dead. Actually, I'm playing in private with a friend, Left 4 Dead 2, and having lots of fun, so I'm quite open to the idea of doing that. I also visited all these like Oddworlds. I didn't play anyway. It's for Speed Hot Pursuit. That looks really fun. Just Cause 3, I will put that in the category of derpy games. Not because the game is derpy, but because I'm derpy playing my games. This could be one of the one of the first actual open world games that actually caught my eye. To be entertaining. I haven't tried GTA. GTA looks like I will have fun with the story and it will be it. But again, the person I was 1 year before streaming and 1 year after started streaming right now were quite different. It's kinda easy for me to get immersed in stories and be curious about what's going on. So quite interesting actually. Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel were actually pretty much not touched. So there's also that. Dead Space 2 we gotta revisit eventually with some of you, but as a challenger. Stanley Parable, this can be replayed, you just play it once, but if you get a chance you really should give it a try. Metro, this is the arena one though. Borderlands. Let's see if I'm missing some game that could have been interesting to talk about. Well, on the tail, you saw that we played that again. I mean, we played that just one try. Oh, I don't think there's anything else to do with that one. Oh, Green Fandango. Yeah. That's one of the classics they seem to be interested in last try. This hard reset game, I'm actually not sure what it is. Play cars again, I'm interested. Yakuza. Factory is fun. I mean, kind of. Yakuza. I don't recognize this game. Night in the Woods, I should call it. Call the simulator. There's some good small indies in between, but I don't know. Perfect Date. Oh my gosh, let me delete this game, please. Wrong. How can I delete a game? Can I set a category that's called deleted? Do I delete stuff here? Public road. Oh god, getting over it with Venet Party. This is a really interesting one. I asked my friend, why did you buy that trash? Because he just sent me like a 30-second trailer. And I kinda grasp what it's trying to do. And I kinda decided, but I don't know actually if it does it. But it was fun. Again, Tooth and Tail seems to be a good strategy game for like, yeah, we got Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Yeah. Thank you, Humble. Silver. This sounds familiar. Not really. I mean, no, not really. Never again. Sounds like a horror game. Hey there, Hunter. How you doing? Wonderson! Yeah! We have a friend playing this the other day. We're having lots of fun. It's a silly venture game side-scrolling thingy with musical themes. Guacamole again. What's your problem? This game seems to be good. Monster. Kinda want an oldie game. This game is you can destroy everything. I love it. I just love that. Panic. We're taking a look at what we have. We can add. We're gonna push all the games that are kinda eerie to October. Honestly, my thought on that is like, well, everyone is having horror games in October. Well, I'm exaggerating, obviously. Is having horror games in October. But what if I want to watch my some streams? I actually don't like horror that much. I want to watch some chill stream. So I actually think it makes you better to actually not stream horror in the horror month, because all the people that don't want to watch horror and just continue normal will feel safe. I believe it's totally more engaging to do that weird thing while it's that month. Taking a look at our library and how we're gonna organize it. There's some great games here, but we'll just give up on it because it didn't click for the stream. For example, during Quest 11, it's kind of way too slow pace to follow the current rhythm and the way we move in our community. No means this is a bad game. It's just the way I interact with the game as a host and how it flows with the community does not match. May eventually be a game that we can revisit once we have nature as a community, but as today it is not. So Pentium the M machine, I know this is really popular with newest generation. No idea. Rusty Lake Paradise. These are crazy puzzle games. I think they're fun. Yeah, but I'm gonna have good fun. Conan and Try to Survive. Conan Etos. Wow. Yeah, all the spins that could be played here co-op is hard for me, but yeah. So let's put the entire library inside Conan. Inside. Let's see if we can add more stuff to our. Any suggestions? What should we add to our wish list? An online multiplayer survival game set in the lands of Conan the Barbarian. Okay. Meanwhile, has it. Yeah, another one. The On6 game is my friend. Okay. Other games could be Remnant from the Ashes. This one? That Chili game as well. Oh yeah! Let's give it a try. I forgot that they give away 2 games per week in the Epic Games Launcher. Non-sponsor. It won't have been thrown to cows. Okay, no, I don't want to watch much, but it's all. Defiance. Isn't this game as well one that people mention a lot? I was born in November. This is a game that people mention a lot. So, you're gonna trust in that one, and I'm just gonna put it there. It's Epic Games Launcher. So, let's go to store. Finds is fun. Yeah, Daphris, that's correct. Okay, Fast! Fast is a really nice game. Don't mind the creator. And next month is the last day. I heard that the game is really good and also Inside. Good. Hey! You're the only one here. So you can go to Epic Games launcher and get your good chunk of free games. Get discounted and boom. Well, if you auto click it there, boom, done. Hey there, Bunny, how you doing? So we go to our library. All these games we got them for free. Well, obviously Fortnite. Well, these are also games we need to take into consideration. Should we hurry up with our list so we can have good fun with it? So that is one of the games that we should be adding really recent. Downless is fun. Let's Spot got a new Twitch chat. Finally! I thought they were kinda breaking the competition. No, I don't have any ARC game. I don't have any ARC game. Let's see what Steam is offering also a soul now. That dance. well, I don't know how I can get sold just by an image, actually. I don't even know why I take a look at this. I know everyone loves Beat Saber, but I don't have a VR. What can I do with that? Blinder, 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 blinder. Oh, yeah. This one, everyone. There's this game that's called Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT Free Edition. It has mostly negative reviews. Well, the point is that you read Dissidia and you think about the PSP version. There's this Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnisonia, how is it called? Something, but you can play this on your phone and it's super fun and it's free, like completely free, and you can pay for the gems and whatnot, but you get them so quickly that you don't really need anything. But you can buy them obviously to support the developers, and you can play with all the characters from all the Final Fantasies. And the story is that everyone's teletransported to this world as warriors of light to fight the warriors of darkness, or whatever they're called. And it's pretty cheesy, it's pretty fun to play matches and stuff. You don't have currency or a timer or something. There's none of that. And if you happen to lose in a battle, you get the chance to continue. You paid a little bit of the gems, but you get no prize. But obviously that would be like you actually die. You weren't supposed to continue. But so you can get all the items, all the stuff. It has the chocobos, it has all your favorite characters, the enemies. There's Jodes, I don't know, if there's mates from different Final Fantasies, they're gonna make mention of each other. That's a lot to charm. This is on mobile. Search for Final Fantasy Dissidia, is super fun, and I'm gonna sponsor. I have good fun, and you can play with friends as well. Horrifying. Really, Bunny? Ooh, I'm gonna play that later. So they also have this game and computer, but this version is only co-op. So people get confused that this is the game that was on PSP. It is not. This is the game that is on mobile, which is focused on multiplayer. So this game has a system that bases itself on HP damage and brave damage. It's a system that you have to kind of play with the equilibrium. You can attack with brave attacks. That means that you do brave damage to others. That refills your brave bar. Once you refill that brave bar, you can do HP attacks equal to that brave number to the other enemy. But if you can also break them if they happen to have 0 or less. It sounds complicated. It sounds more easy. It's just it's easy to get, hard to master, kind of stuff. So I don't know what is different with this one. It seems there's lots of stuff to pay. The character also looks more full-fledged. It's different to the mobile version, but I don't know. I don't care about this version. But if you like the mobile version, it's free again. It's super fun, and you can play through all the stories of Final Fantasy. You'll find it right away, Cloud. You can have huge parties. I have 27 members in my party, and it just started. I love it. I love it. Feels good. It feels good. Really good. Yeah. I don't know how it works here, but it's just mostly negative. I'm gonna guess it's because of it. And everyone's talking about the PSP game. I don't know. Well, the phone game is good. Phone game is good though. Oh, by the way, Bender just got its newest version, 2.8, and stepped up the game quite heavily. How they haven't checked Blender in quite a while. You may be super happy to revisit it now, and even had tools for 2D animators. I have been taking a look at that this last couple of days, but it's quite nice, and it's way more user friendly, and it's also actually being supported by biggest studios in the gaming place. So yeah, you should check. You doing anyway, Griff? Are you good? I'm a good boy. What can I say? Yeah. Make it. Make it. I'm still feeling a little bit hungry, so we're gonna end the stream here. Love you all. Stay awesome. And see you later. Boop. There you got it. Boop. Boop. There you got it. Boop. There you got it. Bye bye. Take care. Be good. Brush your teeth. And see you later. Yeah. Also sleepy all of a sudden. Have ya. See you later. Bye bye, Hunter. Have naughty dreams. Naughty dreams. Oh my gosh, I can't even. It's like I'm drawing. Naughty dreams. Yeah, there it is.